Hello and welcome to Game 1 in Round 1 of the Berserker division in the Mastapiece Theatre, which is a 1v1 tournament designed by 4 admins, including myself, for the Discord server of the Viper, who is the best player in the world, undoubtedly. In this match we have Kigo. He'll be playing as the green, in the green as the Aztecs, and in the bottom of the map we have VAAAAT, or as I've been recommended to call him, Rick, in the purple. He'll be playing as the Chinese on Arabia. Let's take a look at the civs while they go through their Dark Age. Aztecs. Villagers carry 5 extra resources of any resource, whether it's food from herdables or hunt, or berries, or gold, stone, wood, whatever. They carry an extra 5 of it. All military units are made 10% faster, and monks have extra HP, and they start with extra gold. Their unique techs I can't even atlatl. I've butchered that. I apologize if anyone knows how to speak Aztec. Gives their skirmishers an extra range and extra attack, and Garland Wars gives all their infantry an extra 4 attack, which can be very strong if they go for eagles or champions, or even Jaguar Warriors, which is a fan favorite. And then relics generate extra gold. It's considered as one of the best Arabia 1v1 civs, but then he's going up what's considered as the best Arabia 1v1 civ according to several of the top players in the world, such as Hera. Rick is playing as Chinese. Looking at the Chinese, they start with an extra 3 villages, but they get minus resources at the start of the game for balancing reasons. The technologies cost less as the game goes on. Town centers support an extra 10 population and have extra line of sight. Demolition ships, well, that doesn't really come into effect in this game, for there is no water on the map whatsoever. The Chuko Nu is a crossbowman that has a crossbow that fires like a machine gun. The unique text, Great Wall and Rocketry, gives their walls extra HP, and their Chuko Nu and Scorpions extra attack. And their farms have an extra 45 food, which is kind of like having Wheelbarrow and Dark Age, pretty much. And then you just add that as the game goes on per upgrade. These two civs are definitely up there in A tier. Yes, I agree. I'm wondering if you are learning anything from us. Of course I'm learning things. Horse color. Ah, yes, I mean horse color. Did I say wheelbarrow? Right, yeah, no, I mean to say wheelbarrow. I mean to say horse collar. God damn it. I'm gonna fast forward through most of Dark Age unless a drush comes out from what is likely to be the Aztec player. I am a procast. I tried my best, I know. Don't bully me too hard. Please. Both players going through a relatively standard build order by the looks of it. Both have 4 on wood. Both are taking hunt. Kigo's got 5 villages on wood. He's doing loom early. He's building a barracks early. We're likely to see a drush, so we'll slow it down. Maybe 2 times speed. Talk about the map, please. Map's alright. Easier to wall for both players, actually. I don't like that this gold is forward, but then so is this one. I'd say the maps are relatively even. They've both got a forward stone, but both of them have walled behind, in front of it. This gold is really sucky for Kigo. So is this one actually. Josh coming in, but Rick is walled. He's safe, unless I would say delete that villager for just standing on the foundation. He's not walled. Well, he was, and then. If anything, I'll bully you for being a Kiwi. Now. It's not my fault I'm a useless, flightless bird. Kigo's now in with those men-at-arms. Good quick walling though from Rick. Although if he's not careful, that house will go down. Whoa, almost got to 2 HP. One more hit and it was done. Scouts coming out for Rick. Archery range also being dropped. Really long walls coming up for Kigo. I'd say the extra gold positions are actually in favor of Kigo as well. He is a long boy. Yes. There's a soul archer on the field now. Blacksmith. Not too much happening at this stage of the game. Kigo just floating his military around Rick's base. Housed for a bit though. Does he react straight away? He does. I didn't realize how ridiculous those look. What do you mean? Oh, the walls. It's fine. You just defend it. Well, you had no other choice, really, did you? You could have walked to here, but and maybe out here, but I don't know if you. I don't think you scouted it. Oh, you did. I am using arrow keys to move around the map. Something I learned from Zero Empires. I prefer to watch it when someone does this, rather than when someone moves their mouse to the side of the screen. Lots of eagles now out in the field. 5 hit. Kigo obviously looking to go into Eagle Warriors come Castle Age. Wouldn't commit to them otherwise, I don't think. Unless you've got a Papega strategy. Another range being dropped for Rick. Nice little bit of defending there from Rick. He's ahead by 4 villages, but I guess that's kind of offset by the fact that Kigo's got more military. Just looking at that score difference, it could also be down to how much of the map each player has explored. Oh. Wait, select. There you go. Not really. It's relatively similar. This man-at-arms now just being a nuisance, causing Rick to reposition his army. It's also had an eagle getting in through here. I saw. Eagles coming around to the top of the base as both players are up to Castle Age. Not able to do much though. Just poke and prod and cause Rick to micro his army around. Just being a little bit annoying. Still got that one scout in that stable. Town centre being dropped straight away. We see a third, maybe not. House being deleted. Looking to go forward with the what will soon be crossbows. And knights also coming out. Kigo electing not to immediately place a town centre. If he does, I expect it to be like here. Or even here. Both are relatively good town centre spots. Third TC being dropped by Rick as well. Again, the Eagle Warriors from Kigo just being a little bit annoying. Kigo's resources are... they're being spent. Which is good. I think you'd expect that, though, from this level and upwards of play. Here's 6 villages behind, though. Those Eagles... trying to surround the archers, doing a little bit of damage, but then kind of being evenly traded off. Purple player now with the university up, looking to get ballistics relatively early, I would imagine. Looking to come in for another... No, never mind. He's just running around in the middle of the map. I see this hill being very important later on. Neglecting my eco like it's my girlfriend. Good engagement coming in from Rick. Microing down over here. He's able to just pick them off one by one. It's really good micro, actually. He's probably looking to get into this corner. I don't think it matters too much now, actually. I don't think the Eagles can surround. And oh, actually, no, it'll be fine. He isn't doing as much damage now, though. Are they gonna get cleaned up? Don't tell me they get cleaned up. All he needed to do was run into this corner. They get cleaned up. I can't see if there's a tree here, so maybe that corner is blocked. But even then, he could have run into this corner. That gate's gonna go down, and the Eagles are into Rick's base. He may be behind in villages by quite a considerable margin. I don't even think he's built. He has, but he's certainly setting the pace of this game. Man-at-Arms and coming out, probably looking to upgrade to long swords to deal with the Eagles. It's the right reaction, but there's a lot of villagers dying underneath the town centre. He still has the villager lead after that, surprisingly. Quick walls on this side. That was really good for Kigo. He'll be very happy with that after all of that. All that eco died there. Although he did lose quite a few Eagles in the process. Long swords now. Oh no, they're still Man-at-Arms. He hasn't done the long swordsman upgrade. He can't afford it though. He's got a lot of wood. Kigo spending his resources adequately. Those Man-at-Arms all dying on the front. That stable will probably go down. There'll be another wave of Eagles coming in. But to be fair, he could have just run under here. Long swordsman now on the way. There's now only a 3 villager difference between the two, and before there was a 20 villager difference, or however many it was. It was a lot. I think it was 70 to 50. This game has very quickly swung into Kigo's favour. More barracks being built though, looking to get some more longswords out. And he just keeps piling on the pressure with the number of Eagles that he's flooding into the purple player's base. I can't wait for Capture Age to be released. Then I won't have to click between the players' resources. I'd click between the players to see the resources. Eagle's going down, but he's still doing good damage. He seems happy to keep flooding. He's also looking to keep dragging this out in Castle Age as the game goes on, because he has the advantage. third town centre now down. Not a fourth. I wouldn't be surprised to see a fourth though. Especially seeing as green player is looking to drag this on in Castle Age. More villagers dying for Rick. He's housed. He's coming forward with villagers as well. Are we about to see a get out of my game castle? Is it going? Yeah, that's a good point. There's another town centre coming up from Rick, but I don't think that's the right play. That is too greedy, actually, especially when you're behind like this now. Where's his other stone? That must be his other stone there. Yeah, it is. He could be taking this and trying to get a castle up. Kigo now has the resources to build said castle. He's sending more villagers forward. He's probably going to try and build it like here, so he can pressure this stone and this stone. That's where I'd place it. He elects to place it back here. Probably the smart decision with all these long swordsmen out. It does look like he could be saving some resources now to try and get up to Imperial Age. That's what he's. It does look like that was what he's trying to do. And Imperial Age could actually be GG. Thanks for the follow, by the way. Second armor upgrade coming in for Rick. Eagles coming around to the side, probably going to pressure this gold and then walk in. Those villagers teleported. The Aztec Eagle warriors were like, what is this madness? What is this magic? The large number of long swordsmen now out on the front, probably going to come back in. Good wall off. Probably try and walk in here. This villager will probably build a house here. If he went this way, but he didn't. These eagles will... Still doing good damage, actually, to the military numbers. It's not the best trade, though, to go against longswords. Kigo's still... Oh, not Kigo. Rick's still nowhere near going up to Imp. I think Kigo isn't making... is continuing to make eagles because of the Garland Wars technology. That's two eagles. For a second I got excited. I thought it was Jaguars. That would be a good play at the moment with the long swordsman out. Rick coming forward now with his army. Still making eagles. Elite Eagle Warrior coming in now. Imp now on the way for the purple player. Yeah, the long swordsman coming out on top. He needs to make something else other than eagles. Yes, as I see, we're almost at a new record. Which is pretty pog. Kigo coming forward with more villages and a fort castle like he wanted to do earlier. Not really taking a good fight with the eagles though against the longswords. After Imp comes in, two-handed swordsman will probably be researched by the Chinese player. Also, this army in the north is still applying pressure. I don't know if this castle is the right decision, but I think it's worth a shot. More villages coming to take the opponent's gold. Maybe with the castle fort, he can take the fights a little bit easier with the arrows going onto the longswordsman. But then the longswordsman will just run to this TC. So Rick now up to Imperial Age. Kigo persisting to make Eagle Warriors. Castle coming up on it of his own for Rick. Rick's army just attacking some houses. Pestering the local Aztec population. Jaguar warriors are pretty bad against crossbows. I do think you should Kigo should tech into champions of his own though. Two-handed swordsman now out. Should be even stronger against the Eagle Warriors. Trebuchet out for Rick. Trebuchet coming out for Kigo. Jaguar warriors, that's what I want to see. It's always a fan favorite when a Jaguar warrior gets made. With the crossbows dead, I do think that the Jaguar warriors are the correct play. But we will probably see crossbows being made again. They're not elite Jaguar warriors yet, but I imagine that will change later on. Isn't that a sound they make? It sounds like it's hammering a nail into a metal pipe. Don't think they need to be elite. Probably not, but it will help if Champion comes out. Wait, I don't even know if Champion can come out actually. It can. It doesn't really have the resources for elite though. How expensive is it? 1,000 food, 500 gold. Yeah, no, I agree. I've noticed Garland Wars hasn't come in yet. I don't think it's necessary for it to come in though. It's only making two-handed swordsmen, and are they fully upgraded? No, they're not. So crossbow's coming out again for the purple player. This is a long game, close game. Another two-handed swordsman raid coming in the back. There's also a Ford ? Monastery. Actually, why do these have squares on them on the map? That doesn't make sense. He doesn't have all the relics. He only has 2. He's looking to get most of the relics. The map says that there is a... Oh, there it is. Yeah, you know what I'm looking for, but I can't find it. Eagle's now coming in for another raid. Kind of a stalemate. Yeah, I agree. It's back and forth for most of this, because the unit compositions. You got the Eagles to deal with. Oh no, sorry, the Eagles to do the raiding, but then the two-handed swordsmen deal with the Eagles. So you've got the Jaguars coming up, but you're not able to produce enough of them to deal with the copious amounts of two-handed swordsmen. Plus, there's no trebuchets coming out for the green player, so he's not pressuring the castle. And whenever he does pressure the castle, it just gets repaired. So then, and while that's happening, there's trebuchets coming out for the green player, for the purple player to attack the green player. There's, yeah, neither of us wanting to tech switch. Yeah, exactly. And then whenever this happens, the castle just gets repaired. Although there is a lot of damage being done to that one castle by that one trebuchet. But then it'll just die to the other trebs. As a... More Jaguar warriors coming out. The other thing also, when the Jaguar warriors were coming out, there was archers, crossbows being made. Oh, I wonder if we get to see Chuko Nu. Chuko Nu would be a good play if he had more castles. Is that unfortunate, or could the castle not range the villagers? It should be in range. Castle goes down on the front, forcing another castle on this hill, which I talked about earlier. With that first castle down, I don't see Jaguar warriors is worth it. Pikemen coming out. Gold is running out. I mean, green player has both of these golds, and then this gold is, well, this gold's pretty much depleted. And the green player has, almost has all his 4 relics in comparison to 1. I like how he's got a monastery per relic. It's nice. Why spend lots of time walking to a relic when I can just pick it up right next to the monastery? Monk over here wanting to get the relic over here, I guess. Converts a villager. Villager will probably die as well as the monk. Light cab. Okay. Pikeman was the right decision. I didn't see the stables earlier. I suppose Kigo did see the light cav. And that will be exactly why he made Pikeman. Just wanted to body, just wanted to slap Garland walls onto. What have you researched it? You haven't yet. A lot of those light cav going down, I think. Oh no, they just ran back. There's a few going down on the front. I imagine we'll see either... What's his resources looking like? No, we'll see Skirmisher come out. Probably. He doesn't have gold to tech into Chukonu or crossbow, which would be ideal for him. Villagers having a scrap on the side while two-handed swordsmen chip away at the monastery over here. That now becomes 3-to-1 relics. I just love the sound of these things. It even has a nice swooshing sound. They did a very good job when designing, when redesigning the sound for that. I do think Kigo has the better position here. He's going up against Light Cav. And at this stage, that's about it. There are skirms coming out. And Elite Skirm and Thumb Ring is on the way. But I do think currently he has the better army composition. And Trebuchets coming out is important to note. Purple player not reacting with Trebuchets of his own, and also not repairing the castle yet. This is kind of a death ball. Jaguar Warriors and Pikemen. Garland Wars now has been researched. So these things do heaps of damage. See how fast they go down? Didn't even touch the trebuchet. Or actually, no, Skirmisher has touched it. But Eagle Warriors also coming out. Another castle being made. Green player should have tried to focus it down. He does now. It will eventually go down. Actually, I think it goes down. I think if this castle goes down, it could be GG. This is only the first game, yeah. There's been a really, really good game. Kigosh. No spoilies. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. I don't think knowing the length of a game matters that much. It's not that much of a spoiler. We still don't know who wins. Yeah, Kigo now slowly getting more and more control. With that castle going down there, I think... Oh, and with the entire eco idle for the purple player. Almost the entire eco. This is a good game. Even the skirmishers die really quickly to the pikemen, which is not something you see every day with the more regular civ. For whatever reason, it says that both players have all the relics. There is a raid coming in at the top of the map for the purple player, but he taps out, calls GG in game 1. Very well played by Kigo in the end. Switching into pikemen and going Garland Wars. I think it was very, very beneficial. Very well played. Long game as well. I think that's going to be the best game of the tournament so far. Or from what I've casted, at least. Look how close the feudal and castle age times are. But what about the T90 farms? You mean the NOS zombie farms? I think we should rightfully rename them. Yeah. I still think this game was best game of the tournament so far. If there are more games like that, then this is I'm very excited for the rest of this tournament. Alright, Lion King 2010, thank you for the follow, by the way. Right, so the home map for Rick was Arena. So the next game is on Arena. Just loading it up now. And get straight into it. Hello everyone, welcome back. Welcome to Game 2 of a best of 3 series in round 1 of the Mastapiece Theatre. This game is played on Arena. We played between Kigo in the green. He's playing as the Turks, which I find very interesting. And in the bottom of the map, purple, we've got VAAAAT, or I will be calling him Rick, as I've been recommended to. And he'll be playing as the Malay, as Kigo points out. I like the Turks pick, but I don't prefer Turks over Malay on Arena. I prefer Turks over a civ like Aztecs. Purple player did have the option to go Aztecs. Or like a Vikings or a Goths player. But yeah. Rick responding with Turks. Right. I fully expected him to embrace the Aztec monk rush. Yeah. Trying to get a little bit into the opponent's head. I see. Let's take a look at the civs. Actually, I'll talk about the maps first. Kigo's golds his extra golds are are quite forward. This one's in his walls. It could be pressured if there's a castle drop here or something like that. But this one is very far out. Now, if he decides to expand over here, which he probably will, seeing as his extra gold there, I imagine him building a TC here to get both the extra gold, the player neutral gold, and the extra gold. What do I think Malay will do? Well, I'll get to that when I talk about the civs. Whereas Rick's gold positions are very safe. Very safe. His stone positions are also very safe. This one's outside of his walls, but he can just wall to here, and then that's safe. Or even build a town center out here if he wishes. Overall, I definitely prefer Rick's map to Kigo's. Now let's take a look at the Civ. Turks. They are pretty much strictly a gunpowder civilization. You can expect to see Kigo either fast Imperial Age to get some Janissaries out, or to get some hand cannons out, or fast castle with a castle to go scouts and. Do you think Malay will... I've been distracted. Do you think Malay will go throwing axemen with samurai? Yes. Or you can expect them to drop a castle in Castle Age and go for Janissaries and Light Cav, which they get that upgrade for free. The gunpowder units get extra HP and technologies. Gunpowder technologies cost 50% less. Chemistry is free. That is very important to take note of. As I mentioned, their light cavalry and hussar upgrades are free, and their gold miners work 20% faster. I've talked about the Janissary. They also get really good cavalry archers, but I don't think we'll see that much of them this game. And the other unique tech affects their bombard towers and bombard cannons. And their gunpowder units are created 20% faster. Malay, they're typically a naval civ, but they are very good on land maps such as Arena. I mean, if fight goes for Frank Paladins with Malay, he will win. The Malay, they advance through the ages really fast. This can be very beneficial because you can go up with an extra villager, which makes your eco going into the next age. I can't focus. No, I'm trying to interact with my viewers or my chat. You can go up to the next stage with an extra villager, making your eco a lot better heading into that next stage. They also, fish traps don't matter in this game. Their battle elephants are really cheap as well. Battle elephant is a very, very tanky unit. Janissaries are pretty good against them though. But I still expect elephants to come out for the Malay player. Other technologies, this doesn't matter at all. Forced levy, militia line gold cost is replaced by an additional food cost, making in late Imperial Age, if it goes that far, the two-handed swordsman a trash unit, which is really strong, and then the team bonus doesn't matter in this game either. We could also see him go Karambit Warriors if he gets a castle up really fast, but I don't think that's a smart decision against a gunpowder civ, as gunpowder units have bonus damage against infantry, which the Karambit is. Both players probably going for a standard fast castle build. Neither of them are human, so I don't expect to see a fast feudal from either player. I'll fast forward until feudal age just in case something happens, but I highly doubt it. Very interesting, actually. Rick has decided to go with a fast feudal. Kigo in response, clicking feudal age. Maybe it was just to put a little bit of trying to get into Kigo's head a little bit. Yeah, it's still a fast castle, just with the fast feudal as well. Kigo is up to castle age first, and that's because VAAAAT is actually... Oh, sorry. I should refer to him as Rick. Because saying VAAAAT the entire time is kind of annoying. Rick is going up to castle age, though, with quite a few more villages than Kigo. Not very much happening. I kind of expect to see players going for the relics. Relics are important to get on this map. Kigo typing in Dutch. I don't think anyone's castle dropping yet. Oh, there's a castle coming up. I didn't see him on stone. Basically asking him what Malay even do. Can't you just look at the tick tree? No, I know that during a game you wanna focus rather than. I'm stuck in AOC. Ah, okay. Did you never play Wallow Kingdoms or something like that when it was on verbally? Castle up now for Kigo. And Janissaries are being made. No monastery for either player, actually. Seeing as Kigo opted for the castle. No, I did. Still picked Huns. Nice. Rick going for the 3 TC. Boom. Well, because Kigo dropped a castle, he can't. Or built a castle, he can't build another town centre. In fact, he hasn't actually gone back to stone, so I don't think he's looking to build another town centre anytime soon. Janissaries going forward. Also the light cav going after the scout. Wonder if we'll see a Fjord Siege workshop. I mean, it would be better for Kigo to drop a Fjord Siege workshop just to get a little bit more map control. That scout's dead. Kigo should have gone for fast imp, maybe. He obviously has a plan going into this game. He obviously wanted to see if Rick would blunder with an Aztec spec, which he didn't. 2 rangers coming out now. Probably we'll see skirmishes. Fasten takes too long against Malay, I think. He's reacting with the right approach, I think. Going for archers, actually. Maybe he's trying to tech into crossbow. He is. This Mangonel just trundled along the field. He really does need to build a siege workshop out here. Trying to chip away at that gate. Crossbowmen on the way now. It's also starting to collect the relics. This relic symbol being here is a bug, right? Villager going down. There is a Mangonel on the way for the purple player. Out it comes. He'll probably go down if he... Oh no, it gets repaired. Yeah, I was about to say it'll probably go down if he stays in range of the Jannies. Trying to micro out of the fire of the Janissaries. And it does go down, actually. It gets a nice hit off. Rick is housed. And you can see the panic houses. Just waiting for Mangonel to pop out of Siege Workshop. Yeah. Imagine so. Crossbowmen do have Bodkinar. So now I'm going to start hitting that Siege Workshop. Here comes the Mangonel. It's currently 2-0 in the Mangonel War. Oh no, this is starting to look pretty dominant from Kigo. Castle coming up. Or we're going to try to come up. It might end up being a Doubt Castle. Kigo standing under the TC5. The crossbowmen come out from Rick. But it seems like that mostly will go down. Villagers dying building the castle, but to the Mangonel. Crosswomen go down. Those villagers die. Those villagers die. That could be GG. Mangonel goes down. More villagers going to build the castle. Even more villagers going to build the castle. Where is this villager going? Castle does go up. Okay. But it took 2 waves of villagers to do it. Light Cav goes down. Battering ram now on the field. This is why I needed a siege workshop out here. Like you can see that he has control. And he has a monk out here, so he should kind of realize that he's got most of map Mostly map control. And Imperial Age. Janny's coming in, picking off another villager. He's doing really good damage. He may be behind in score, but that's only because he's going Imperial Age with 1 TC. I still think, even though he's down in score, he has the lead of this game. Here's the Siege Workshop now. It's a little late, but at least it's there. Janny's probably going to shoot at that low HP villager once more. No. Okay, never mind. He hasn't elected to go back to stone yet. I would expect him to try and build a second castle. It's on 2 HP. That thing gets hit by anything, it dies. Hole being punched in the wall here. Kigo hits Imperial Age. Rick isn't anywhere near. Rick doesn't have resources for anything, really. He wanted to build a house there, but I don't think he's going to be able to. Another Siege Workshop being dropped on the front by Kigo. Bombard Cannon's coming out now. Remember, Turks get chemistry for free, so he's able to do that straight away. He's come out to this side. He hasn't built a town centre yet, but he doesn't have stone. Crossbowmen out on the field again. Oh. Actually, that was a good shot by the Bombard Cannon. Another shot coming in. No, it's just chilling. There it is. Boom. So many idols. Yeah, he's got 26 idle villages. I don't see a way that Rick can come back into this game. He is Imperial Age. He needs to somehow manage to get a stable enough eco to build a Siege Workshop back here, so he can try and do... Not even a Siege Workshop. You can't do elephants, because these destroy them. Can't do Karambits, because these destroy them. I think he needs to do Skirm and Light Cav. That would be the way he comes back into this game. Because these are doing too much damage to the lightly armored crossbowmen. Castle will stay alive momentarily, but... Trebuchet out? Is he going to try and hit the Bombard Cannons? He does try to hit the Bombard Cannon. Oh, good shot. That's satisfying whenever that happens. Right, the castle will definitely go down now. And so will the Trebuchet. More crossbows out. I don't think crossbow was the right decision. Ram being battered down by villagers. Castle goes down. Bombard Cannon goes down to another Trebuchet shot. Some crossbows go down to the Bombard Cannon. Town Centre's gonna go down. I think it's GG. I don't see a way back for Rick. He doesn't really have any way out. Hand Cannoneer just coming in now. Second TC going down. Kigo has full control of this game. Arbalest in. I don't think that was the right call, spending too many resources and losing them all to the Bombard Cannons. GG. Kigo, what did he say? Alright, okay. Very dominant game, second game by Kigo, and he takes the series 2-0. Said he was playing poorly, got tilted. Right, okay. Usually never loses to Turks. Isn't that an underdog story though? Being swept. Kigo, being the lower rated player, sweeps the higher rated player in his division. He's got to be really happy with that. Hopefully he can keep that momentum going into the next series. No, he wasn't. He was higher rated than you, but he's not the highest rated. Highest rated in your league is Hammer Time or Smurfer Time, or whichever one you want to look at. Whichever one you want to call him. Highest player in your league is a 1578, whereas Rick is a 1567. So he's up there. Yeah, one of the top in your league. That's really interesting. That such a big resource advantage for the Malay player. I don't think going for a fake fast feudal was the right play. I don't think that was the right play at all. 4 relics captured in the end. Didn't go for the big 5. Maybe forgot about the 5th. Yeah, you can see here. This is where the dominance starts to come in. Loses a few and then just starts to gain control again. Very well played series by Kigo.